Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we want to determine the area of this square. So how do we determine the area of this square? We'll first start by extending this horizontal line and the vertical line so that we are able to deduce a simplest method of determining the area. So first of all, before we get the area of the square, we need to determine the dimensions of a square. So a square, the length and the width are the same. So if we let that length to be x, then it means the width will also be x. Now, if from this point to this point is 5, then from this point up to the end is x, meaning this remaining part will be x minus 5. Then again, if from this point to this point is 3, then from this point up to the end is x, then this remaining portion will be x minus 3. So if that is x minus 3, from here up to x minus 5, then down here again, it is x minus 5. Now, if you take this triangle, because this is a square, meaning here is also 90 degrees. So you can see if you take this triangle A, B, C, that is a right-angled triangle. So that right-angled triangle, we can actually use the Pythagoras theorem. So the two shorter sides, if we let them to be AB, the longer side is C. So according to Pythagoras theorem, A squared plus B squared is equals to C squared. So when we do the substitution, A is x minus 3. So we will have x minus 3 squared, then plus b is x minus 5 into plus x minus 5 squared is equals to c squared, and our c is 10, so that will be 10 squared. Now if you open the bracket, you just use the quadratic identities. So if you open the bracket for x minus 3 squared, you will get x squared minus 6x plus 9. Then again, if you open the second bracket for x minus 5 squared using quadratic identity, you will have x squared minus 10x plus 25. Then it is equals to 10 squared is the same as 100. So all we have to do is simplify. So when we start, x squared plus x squared will give you 2x squared. Then again, minus 6x and minus 10x will give you minus 16x. Then again, plus 9 and plus 25 will give you a total of plus 34 to be equals to 100. So the next thing we'll have to do is to bring 100 on this side of the equation, meaning we'll subtract 100 on either side of the equation. So when we subtract 100 on the other side of the equation, we will remain with 2x squared minus 16x, then plus 34 minus 100, you'll remain with negative or minus 66 to be equals to 100 minus 100 is 0. So if you simplify this, we can divide all through by 2 to make it in its simplest form. So we end up with x squared minus 16 divided by 2 minus 8x, then minus 66 divided by 2 is minus 33 is equals to 0. So when you solve this quadratic equation, what do you get to be x? You simply go the quadratic equation, I select equations is number 5, then quadratic is option 3, then the coefficients. So you can see a, the coefficient of a there is 1, so a is 1, then you put b, b is negative 8, b is negative 8, then you press the value of c is negative 33, negative 33. So you get the first solution of x is 11 and the second solution of x is negative 3. So that means if you would have gone the long way, you are going to use factorization where you are going to have x squared, a product of negative 33 and a sum of negative 8, that is negative 11 and positive 3. So it is going to be minus 11x plus 3x minus 33 is equals to 0. So if you simplify that, we have x into, x is a common factor here, you remain with x minus 11, plus 3 is a common factor here. If you factorize outside, you remain with x minus 11 to be equals to 0. So here we have x plus 3 by x minus 11 is equals to 0. So either the first factor x plus 3, which is 0, or x minus 11, which is 0. So you will get x is negative 3 or x is 11. So remember, x is a length and a length cannot be negative. So it means our x value is 11. So we found the length and the width of the square is 11 by 11. So if you are looking for the area of a square, it is 11 times 11 or 11 squared, and you get that area to be 121. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the simplest means of determining the area of this square. If you have a different trick, you can leave that in the comment section. Thank you for watching and see you again in our next presentation.